So just some open questions. Since these guys don't want to have a podcast with me or won't return any of my emails, I'm going to ask my own questions. I'm going to ask benign, innocuous questions. Ed Calderon, why don't you return any of my emails, being that I'm one of your brothers in Mexico sporting a Mexican uniform? Why do you have me blocked on your Instagram feed? Are you afraid that something I say is going to out anything that you've said? You're going to disprove? Katarina Szulc, why is it that when I write you an email that you won't respond to any emails or have something open on your Substack to where you'll get back with somebody with that? How are you verifying any of your cartel contacts, being that you're a Canadian? Why are you posting videos with nail salon attendants as though that's some type of proof to anything that you've stated? Why don't you ever upload any of your footage with cartel members around them with armed convoys in public? Another thing would be Shawn, Joe, your producing team. Why don't any of you guys get back to me just to find out whether or not I can disprove or prove or substantiate anything that you guys have stated with your guys' guest every time that I call them out? And I've, at this point, without a doubt, proven my credibility. Yet you guys won't so much as respond to a single email. I'm coming up on 20,000 views now, so I mean, it's clear that if I was involved with anything illegal or disingenuous, I wouldn't be putting my face out there this way. But you guys still radio silence. Travis Haley, you'll respond to a sales email from your team the second you think that it's a contract that you can make some money on. But when I call you out directly to ask whether or not you've trained Ed Calderon as he is claimed on certain Mexican Spanish-speaking forums, that you won't answer an email in over half a year. What's up with that? Are you guys all liars? Are every single one of you guys a liar? I'm sitting here. I am who I am. I am who I say I am. I've done what I've stated I've done. And I'm calling you guys out. Not one of you guys will get back to me to find out whether or not I can prove or disprove, substantiate anything you've stated. I'm not asking anything controversial. I'm not asking anything that isn't innocuous or benign, or that is innocuous and benign. I mean, I'm not coming in some type of hurtful, derogatory, disrespectful stance. And still, more than half a year later, and nothing. You got nothing. I have not one email response from you guys. I have been interviewed by Mark Gagnon in Camp Gagnon. I've got an invitation with Ian Bick. Gaffe 423 just got back to me. My phone number is going to be listed in this video. I'm going to put it on the bottom so you guys can all easily talk to me. You can easily get into my emails, but so far I've got nothing. And I emailed all of you guys directly and still nothing. And I've emailed some of you more than once. And I'm curious why it is. How can we trust who you are when I can substantiate who I am and prove it publicly to people outside of myself, outside of my own circle? Prove it publicly with people that I have worked with directly in Mexico who can also prove and substantiate who they are in terms of the Mexican military and whatnot, state and federal agents, but governors that I'm standing right next to, however, which are now Mexican senators. I can prove all of this, but I have not a single email from one of you guys. But you want us to all believe that everything that's spewing out of your guys' show is believable. And when you're not even asking me or responding to my emails when I can prove I am who I am, how is anything that you say believable at that point? So, hey, enough out of me. Hope you have a great day. Got to get out here. I'm going to do some fishing. Cheers.